Welcome back to High Stakes. Today, we will be discussing the following MLB matches that is happening on Wednesday, August 30th, 2023. We will be providing our team, total and prop picks for the day. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If you want access to our premium picks, you can check out our Patreon page. You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description and comments section below. Our team pick is San Francisco Giants. And here is why. San Francisco won their second straight after a stretch where they dropped 4 of 5 as they took the opening game of this series Monday night. The Giants entered Tuesday 68-63 on the season and stood third in the NL West, 13.5 games behind the Dodgers for the division lead. They were half a game behind the Diamondbacks for the final wild card spot in the National League. On Monday, San Francisco finished with 8 hits with J.D. Davis, the lone player to record 2 in the contest. Kyle Harrison, 1-0, earned the win on the mound as he threw 6.1 innings, allowing no runs on 3 hits with 2 walks and 11 strikeouts. Camilo Doval worked a 1-2-3 ninth inning for his 35th save of the year. Logan Webb is on the bump for the Giants as he logs his 28th start of the year on getaway day in this one. He is 9-10 with a 3.51 ERA, a 1.096 whip, 27 walks and 163 strikeouts, over 174.1 innings of work on the year. Webb took the loss in his last start, which came against the Braves at home Friday night. He threw 5.1 innings, allowing 5 runs on 6 hits with 1 walk and 1 strikeout in a game the Giants dropped 5-1. In his last 3 starts, Webb is 0-1 with a 4.50 ERA, a 1.15 whip, 2 walks and 12 strikeouts over 20 innings of work. Webb makes his 5th career appearance and 4th start against the Reds in this contest. He is 2-0 with a 0.90 ERA, a 0.75 whip, 3 walks and 18 strikeouts over 20 innings of work against them. Webb is 22-15 with a 2.86 ERA, a 1.15 whip, 75 walks and 300 strikeouts, over 308.2 innings of action in 53 career appearances, 50 starts, at Oracle Park. These two teams are in the thick of a crowded field, battling for the final 2 wild card spots in the National League playoff picture. The biggest weakness for each team is a lack of depth in the starting rotation. Cincinnati is trying to roll with a bunch of young guys, and Green has struggled in his 2 starts after spending 2 months on the Illinois. Meanwhile, the Giants have tried rolling with Webb and Alex Cobb while cobbling their way through the other spots in the rotation. Harrison may be a shot in the arm for them if he can pitch like he did Monday night. In this one, Webb has the upper hand on the mound given his consistency this season. He leads the National League in innings pitched on the year. Look for San Francisco to earn a road win here to take the series. Our total pick is over. Houston Astros vs Boston Red Sox. Take the Red Sox money line as home underdogs. And here is why the Astros are having a great season and in a tight race, they look to take the division title for the 3rd year in a row. Framber Valdez has pitched well recently, but he has struggled on the mound, allowing 67 runs in 161.2 innings pitched. In addition, with a .248 expected opponent batting average, a .403 expected opponent slugging percentage, and a 4.19 expected ERA, opponents are making contact and powering the ball against Valdez to easily drive in runs. The Red Sox are having a great season and hope to make a push in the wild card race in the final weeks of the season. The team will turn to Cutter Crawford to start the upcoming game, and he hopes to build off a strong season as he's only allowed 42 runs in 101 innings pitched while tossing 101 strikeouts. In addition, with a .212 expected opponent batting average, a 6.1 walk rate, and a 3.43 expected ERA, opponents are making minimal contact against Crawford and struggling to drive in runs as a result. This is going to be a great game between 2 of the best teams in the American League. The Astros look to take the final game, but the Red Sox look to step up at home and control things from the 1st inning. The Red Sox, who average 4.99 runs per game, should drive in runs at will with Adam Duvall, Justin Turner, and the rest of the lineup making contact and powering the ball against Framber Valdez and the rest of the Astros pitchers. The Red Sox should limit the Astros lineup with Cutter Crawford stepping up and pitching multiple strong innings to allow the bullpen to close out the game with a lead. The Red Sox should win the game and provide great odds in the process as home underdogs. Our total pick is over. Oakland Athletics vs Seattle Mariners. Our team pick is Mariners minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. Oakland has been the worst team in the MLB for most of the season, as before Tuesday's night game, the Athletics are a brutal 38-94, while on the road, the A's are 18-49. Offensively, Oakland is slashing .222, .300, .364 as they have the worst offense in baseball, as it ranks 30th, 27th, and 30th in the majors. In the month of August, the A's are slashing .218, .292, .388, and against Seattle this year, Oakland slashes .166, .211, .231. Against Bryce Miller, Diaz is 1-2, Kemp is 1-3, Ruiz is 1-5, Noda bats .167 and 6 abs, Langeliers is 0-5, Brown is 0-3, and Rooker and Allen are 0-2. Seattle is currently atop the AL West, but is just a game up on Texas and Houston, and would be 3.5 games up on Toronto for the final wild card spot should they lose the division lead. The Mariners will be starting right-hander Bryce Miller, who's 8-4 with a 3.90 ERA, while in his last 5 starts, he's 1-1 with a 3.71 ERA, and against Oakland this season, he had started 2 games going 12 innings, allowing 1 run on 4 hits, and struck out 16. As a pitching staff, Seattle has a team ERA of 3.64 which ranks first. For the conclusive match in this 3-game series, my prediction leans toward Seattle securing a victory with a margin exceeding 1.5 runs. Presently, the Mariners stand as one of the most formidable teams in baseball, with their offense effectively finding its rhythm and their pitching exhibiting dominance. Although this season has seen Seattle attain a modest 24-33 record as a home favorite on the run line, and Oakland as a road underdog achieving a 30-35 record, both sides have encountered challenges in these scenarios. It's notable, however, that this season the Mariners have emerged victorious in every encounter against Oakland, successfully covering the run line in 5 out of 8 total games. Considering Miller's impressive performance against the A's this season, my inclination is toward Seattle, effectively stifling Oakland's offensive prowess, thus potentially cruising towards yet another commanding victory. The Athletics are expected to start right-hander Zach Neal, who's 1-0 with a 6.88 ERA this season, and his last appearance was his first start of the season. In that start, he went 5 innings allowing 4 runs, but 2 earned. Prior to that, Neal was a reliever and would go 2 or 3 innings in a more bulk reliever role. As a pitching staff, Oakland has a team ERA of 5.76 which ranks 30th. Take the over 7.5 runs. Even though Miller has been dominant against Oakland this year, I do like the over in this matchup, as I expect Seattle to score plenty of runs, while the A's should be able to get a run or 2 here. This season, Oakland is 68-57-7 in hitting the over, while a road underdog is 37-23-5 in hitting the over. The Mariners, meanwhile, are 66-62-3 in hitting the over and at home is 34-32. As well, in the 8 games they have played, the games are averaging 7.12 runs per game, but this is a matchup I do like the over as Neal won't last long, and Oakland's bullpen has struggled.